And lots of other on service events are very around. We would love to go into the theatres, and the mayor of the school name is the honorary president of a couple of theatre groups. Me, got to attend them, of course, as well. But they're all pretty good. And I had a lovely thrill going back to my old pantomime society in New Brighton. Many centuries ago, I used to be playing in a society called the Pantomime Society. Can you picture me doing that thing? And they were so pleased when they discovered that the mayor was a former little chrysanthemum. We've been very touched and fascinated and interested by the various religious services that we've been to. We went to a Jewish synagogue, and then we went to a Jewish synagogue called very interesting indeed. A couple of Catholic masses. The other extreme of religion, we went to an evangelical service, which was really extraordinarily good entertainment to it in every way, and that's not a criticism of that, but so full of life and so vibrant. Only a couple of weeks ago we had a glorious visit to St. Peter and Paul's Church in Wirral, and some of my colleague councillors here were very much instrumental in saving and getting that church reopened. And by the way, it is now open, and they do have tours, and if you haven't been around St. Peter and St. Paul's in Brighton, you want to go, because it's just fantastic. They are going to be one of the heritage sites as well, for the Heritage Week. Just quickly on some unusual things that we've done in transport way, we had a vintage car to Port Sunlight. I've driven a vending bus and a hybrid bus. We went on HMS Charger, which is the training ship, and went out to inspect all of the masts, all of the wind farm. The Bill's Dinner ferries. We even had the pleasure of going on to the navigation simulator of Leadside Maritime Centre. We had a rover ride on the Santa Special at the Royal Court. So we've been around for it, The other nurse, Wirral, Bruce, a great year working with her. She had two cities, Chester, Lord Manchester, and Lord Liverpool. All over the local boroughs. We have a lot of meetings, a lot of get-togethers. And yes, affectionately known as a chain gang. That's your affection. Just moving on. We've learned so much about their authorities, and I wouldn't tell our publicity officers that I've taken every opportunity of promoting the Wirral. We've never missed a trick, and it's all working very well. One thing that really come home to us is the realization that the Wirral is extremely highly regarded at every level, by everybody. We've done 630 engagements. Deputy done some 70 odd, total 700 engagements. That's quite a lot of engagements. I was talking to the rest function this morning. I talked to all the varsity of people. They've done 200 engagements in a year. So, we're a big work, of course, and we've done a lot of engagements. The fact is, the people of the world just love to see and bring them out of their rest, especially the children. They're all fascinated by the rail affairs, and the rail chain and the rail roads, the children love to see them. They're quite a lot of people to do as well. And the children do ask us some lovely questions. Are you rich? Do you live in a castle? Do you have lots of servants? How much is that chain worth? mayoral opening. And we had to take the ribbon and cut it into a really great place. We've had the occasion to take most of the people when we go to Oval, they give us donations. And we went to a hotel and we officially opened it a few months ago. And the very time they gave us some vouchers, prize for us to draw. And the vouchers would be for a gourmet meal for two and a steak for two. And we put it into auction for a week. And who very kind of bid for it was Steve Fox, our dear friend Steve Fox. And that was lovely. Steve won the lockdown the following week, and he found the place to be closed down. Fantastic. And didn't even know he was coming. Apparently the bank had to pull the plug on them that next evening. And that was really so funny. If it had been anything other than Steve, I'd be quite embarrassed about it. But Steve, take a joke, and he and I, and the marriage, we all thought it was wonderful. But we'll find something else for you, Steve, for you. Very kind donation. Some of the overriding pleasures and memories, the main one has been the children in the schools and the youth organisations, the youth guys. We've encouraged them, I'm sure the next men will do the same, we've encouraged them to visit the Learn Parlour. They just go and visit the Learn Parlour. How many council chamber? They like to hold the mace and look at the roads. They all like the microphones in the council chamber as well. Fortunately, I know that our three party leaders are all very committed to the morality. But we all go through different times and moments. And I'm just hoping that the party leaders will make sure that the officers get their act together here and make sure that we keep the morality flourishing as it has been for the last year. Just got another note here that says, admit. So I'm going to admit it, but I'm not. So they conclude my concluding remarks just as three other things. Firstly, Reverend Dr. David Shepherd, Dr. David Chester. Shepherd was a bishop, by the way, just promoted. Dave Chester. He's been a fantastic Burns chaplain. Always present. And he is here with his lovely wife, so wherever you are, Dave, thank you for all you've done for us. Can't speak of it. Oh, thank you for all you've done, Dave. Very, very much appreciated. The other lovely person that I've had to deal with is the young poet concept. The young poet laureate is Anthony. And she can read the poem to me. John Goldman is introducing? Oh, he does it. Well, Anthony, I'm sure she might as well. She's going to read a project today. And finally, I'd like to thank them as a cadet every year as a cadet from the local offices. And Amy Gibson is the man's cadet this year, and she's here. And I'd like to now, in concluding my brief speech, ask Amy to come forward while I'm going to present a certificate to her and also present a cheque which was donated on the 3rd We always have a product each year and something. Use microphone.
I'm going to read a poem. It's called My Wirral, and it's by me. On Midston Hill, look one way, mountains tipped with mist, make part of the black green haze, broken by tiny headlights on miles of blurred motorways. Look the other way and see buildings, and more buildings, stacked on each other. The tallest stands out against the grey-white sky. Waiting for a ferry, again in the rain. Liverpool no longer looking so inviting. The grey smudge of city, splattered along the landscape of sky and Mersey, only just discernible through the fog. On Oxford Road, amidst the tired bustle of Saturday morning, the Vietnamese restaurant with a smiling waitress, the craggy man always waiting, and the pet shop with a friendly parrot who clambers round his bars, answering your hello. The DS room with the lost boats and the Jolly Roger flag, where blows and oyster catchers wander around in the sands, and the freshness of the sea clings to your lashes. Park Gate, where you balance along the wall that separates endless marsh from civilization, an ice cream in your hand, regardless of the weather. This tiny piece of history holds a memory for everyone, from the miles and miles of sand at West Kirby Beach to the silver birches in spring on 1st